Hi, this is Tracey from Tracey Young Creative. And I'm here today continuing on with the creative journey. In the in-person course, we're halfway through, so we're sort of coming out the belly of the whale, and we've just been planting our seeds for what we wish for in the future. And this now is this place here over here. We're starting to work on this one, and it's overcoming obstacles. And it's really when we really do need to have a very clear path as to what's going next. So I've already done quite a bit of the prep for this one, just because it actually is quite time consuming and I don't edit the movies anymore. So you just get a piece of paper and you put it into 4 quadrants, and it's kind of doing a little bit of reflective journaling, and it's also inviting us to start have that experience of having a licensed daydream. So we're going to write about a little bit of a daydream here, and then we're going to dialogue with one aspect from that daydream, and then we're going to kind of remember something from when we were younger, something that we kind of had aspirations for, and we're going to write about that. And then here in the bottom quadrant, you write about the connections between the daydream and those aspirations and where the connections are. And then I've gone through and just pulled out certain words that interested me. And then I've used the gesso and blocked out all the rest of the words. So you kind of think, oh, what's the point of all of that? But anyway, I get a really interesting new kind of message from the universe that can kind of happen on these heroes' journeys. So, and now we're just going to do a little bit of a design here, just with our collage, and just kind of build on what we have been working on. So I really liked this image here. I've got a new magazine, so sometimes I do that. I feel that's a good time. I was given a magazine, actually, not one that I would normally perhaps choose, but it's got different images on it, and so I thought I would try that. And when I had a little bit of a practice around this before, I realized that you know, I've got one thing when I've just gessoed and created a bit of a path, but then you get another aspect when you kind of layer down the images. And I pretty much randomly chose these images and had a little bit of a practice of how they would go together without knowing too much. So I'm just going to hit that one there. It's really just a case of building up something that kind of just appeals, I suppose. Something that might have meaning. It might not have any meaning at the moment, but over time the meaning will become clear. In my daydream there were lots of water images, and so this just feels important that I've got a body of water. And then what I can do is I can use my paint just to kind of pull everything together. So I've done one layer, and now I'm just going in and just doing another, just to pull it all together. Once again, use your intuition with this one. And I'm probably not going to finish this completely on here, just because it would be like watching paint dry. But yeah, we've been really enjoying the heroine's journey, and I really recommend, you know, creating something like this, creating a journal. You know, not everybody can leave home on an extended time, and so this is a way to get around that. You can, you know, you still have challenges, but they're sort of just different. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with this. Oh, I haven't noticed that before, but this has, that little bluebird also has got blue on him. I've just recently, happiness is kind of that whole happiness movement that's going on, you know, and just recently just heard that happiness isn't necessarily just a feeling, it's actually more an experience, and that comes from satisfaction and enjoyment, and also comes from a sense of meaning. So I feel that these pages deliver on all of those points. There's a sense of satisfaction when you overcome something, you know, following instructions and getting to the end. There's a sense of satisfaction in that, and then there's also a sense of meaning. Sometimes it's profound. It doesn't always come straight away. I find with these pages, sometimes it's can be weeks later. I go back and have a look on a page and think, oh, is that what that meant? You know, it's almost like it was a call from the universe just letting me know that something big was on the horizon. And so, you know, I'm always grateful for that. Sometimes it's not till a lot longer that I realize, oh yeah, that was trying to just let me know that things are going to turn out all right, you know. So if we had a crystal ball, and I think that in a way these pages are like a crystal ball. They're just like that. They're our way of having and I think the universe wants us to know and be reassured that we're on the right path and doing the right thing. And this is a way for us to have that reassurance. So yeah, and there's definitely a sense of satisfaction in completing something, and also enjoyment. I really enjoy doing these YouTube clips. I know they're a bit funny, but I enjoy them. And for the students who sometimes can't always be there, you know, welcome. And it's a great way to just catch up. And also it does help me make sure that the session, you know, is interesting, and also helps me iron out all the tricky bits, because there is tricky bits. You know, so what might look good on paper, it's really good to have a little bit of practice run. So in a way, that's what these sessions are, a little bit of a practice run. Make sure that, you know, the end result is satisfying. So with this one, I will go in and do a little bit more off camera, and just put all the details in. And I use those 7 elements of SoulPages. So there's the line, there's image already, there's words, there's meaning, there's happy coincidences, and colour, shape, and you know, the intention is to take us on this journey at the moment. So yeah, anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed this, and we'll see you another time. Thanks.